What's going on, guys? Big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. Today you're here with D-Boy and we are doing mail day. So we have this beautiful package from DualDimension. Shout out to Riccardo for always being able to give us the perfect cards on time. And I have another package right here, is from Only Cards. Only Cards, you could also find them on Card Market. So Card Market is a platform for us in Europe to buy cards and sell cards. Let me get some scissors. I can open them up without damaging them. I think that's the best thing. Yeah, that's the best thing. So this set, Triple Drive, it's a very interesting box. First we thought it's actually not that good of a box to open, pick up and open. But later on, because the order was so expensive and some of the SPs were expensive as well, I call them SPs, I know they have different rarities. It was actually a good idea to pick up a box or two. But then again, because I normally only want like a few cards from the set, it would be difficult to pull up those cards. So I always go and buy singles. And sometimes when it's mail day and I have some singles, I also like to share them and show it to you guys. Let's open this one as well. This one is packed later, I think. I did ask him to add a card later, so maybe it's this one. I think it's the Bruce, the original Bruce. I think so. So the thing is I always like to have every version of the cards that I have. So let's say that a card that was originally a triple rare that comes out in a double rare, I would still like to get that one, as in I'd like to have all versions of a card to see if the flavor text is different, to see if the shininess of the card is different. So this is the first card that we have right here, packed in Pokemon cards. Yeah, it is the Bruce. So this one was reprinted in a double rare. And that's pretty cool. So people that don't have him could now get it. I don't really understand the reprint. As in, if you ask me, I think that this is a card that you could get from the trial deck. It's not an expensive card, so there was no reason for this reprint. But they made it, so we got it. More reprints is Julian. That is a very good reprint, as in some cards could not get it and it was AAA before. Another reprint is Derek. It's a pretty good card if you ask me. I think this is a good reprint. Leonard is also a good reprint as well. And the Grade 4 Bruce is also a pretty good reprint, because this is a card that's still used and some people are still looking for it. And this is also a card that gets played in even Vehemence Bruce. And the same goes for Derek and the same goes for Julian. All of them are pretty good cards and really nice to have. So yeah, so we got those as in for the reprints. Then we got one of the beautiful critical triggers. We got a front, a lady, more ladies. I think these are two fronts. And let's see what we have here. So in here we have the order. This is the order that is getting too expensive. And yeah, some people agree with it, some people don't. And this is actually pretty nice detail. They're all different. Thanks, Riccardo. So yeah, this is the order that plays pretty well, especially against the clan of Nubitama and in Premium. This is a pretty good card in Premium and you would love to run it. What it does basically is you play it. It is also a Regalia piece, so you could only play one Regalia piece and you could play it only once a game. You play it, you draw a card, and then you put it into your soul. So it doesn't cost anything, and it just gives you a soul charge. And then, until your opponent's next turn, during your turn, all of your Vanguards get plus 5k. And all of your Regards cannot be chosen by your opponent's abilities, and your Regards cannot be removed from the rearguard circle by your opponent's card effect. So pretty much what it does is that your opponent would not be able to target your rearguards. If you're playing against Nubitama, if they can't target your rearguards, then that would mean that they can't dominate. And if they can't dominate, then the whole deck does jack shit. Yeah, the deck doesn't do much. So with that in mind, because Nubitama is one of the decks that is played the most right now, that's why this card is overpriced up to E100 or even higher, or some people sell it for a little bit less. So for me, I wanted at least one. I don't know if I would play it in Standard, because in Standard I also play another Regalia piece that is very good for the deck, and also because I play the Orders of Bruce himself. So the only moment that I would play this if I don't have the orders, or if I play against Nubitama and I do also need to draw it. So like, it's good, but it's not necessary. But it going into the soul is pretty good as well. We have 4 of the Servants. This is a card that I did not want to play first in the Diabolos Unrivaled Bruce. But later on with testing, actually it tested very well, because it kind of gives you a little bit of an early game, especially if you go first into your Unrivaled Bruce without having Final Rush. That happens if you go second and you use your Grade 1 promo. By doing so, you'll be able to count +1, put the promo back to your deck, and you ride Bruce. And with riding Bruce, you actually have a triple drive, but you also have a Grade 4. And if you have one of 2 of these, you just put them on the field. You could rush your opponent with them. They could put cards from your drop zone to your soul, and then they could go into your soul as well to draw you cards, which would mean they will give you a lot of soul for your upcoming turn whenever you want to finish off. But also, from your triple drive, you get crits, you get anything. You could actually put it on them, and with that is that you're not losing that extra damage that you could do. Will it be played at 4? It depends on which order you play, because if we are playing this order, then I will up my Bruces to 4 and I will play 3. But if we're playing the other order, the other Regalia piece that could add your Grade 4 to your hand, then there is no reason to play 4 of Bruce. But yeah. Now we get into these beautiful cards. So these are the fronts, and this is a card that you could add to your deck, but because of the format as it looks right now, and because of the way that my Bruce build is played, I am now running more of the draw triggers. But these are beautiful. We'll make a video about them to compare them to the Japanese ones, so you could also see how they shine differently. And also we have 1 crits. I'm really loving the crit art. This is a card that I did not like first, but later on with this art I like it way more. Also, I did not play it because it was a 4K, but later on with the way that Bruce soul charges, I also added. But I really love the new art. It looks way better than the other one. And last but not least, we also have 1 Greedon. So for you guys that know, I do sometimes play Greedon in my overdress decks. No, in premium. I do play sometimes Greedon in my premium deck. I didn't want to get the most expensive one. I thought that was not necessary. I still like to play the old SP one, as that one is the art that I love the most. But I also wanted to get at least one of these alternative arts, because it's a card that I could play. And in the future, if the super expensive one with the critical thingy on it gets a little bit less expensive, I may get one of that one as well. So let's put the Greedon right here, because yeah, he's not a Diabolos. This is also not a Diabolos. That's it for the cards from DualDimension from Riccardo. If you don't know them, I will put the link in the description section below that could put you in contact with them. You could buy cards from them on Facebook. Mostly is active on Facebook, Riccardo, but you could also just buy it from Card Market, or they are also active on Instagram. They are a really nice group from Italy. I love those guys. I've known them before they even opened up the shop, as in we have had a pretty amazing tournament playing against them in the 3rd and 4th place. So yeah, for now, this is the first package, and let's open up the second one, because the second one will give us even more cards to be able to upgrade our boost deck, which I will also do a video about. I will upgrade it with you guys. I'll just open up the camera and we'll do it together. Alright, now let's have this pack opened. Also, thanks Riccardo for the pretty good packing. But then again, he is a professional, so I would have not expected less. This is also pretty cool. Thanks, only cards for this. This is something that I also like to keep at least one in my bag, because they could help if you win a promo, or if you get cards, or if you don't have enough space in your bag or your deck box for more cards. You could always put it in here. You could put it in your pocket, but they will not be damaged, as in this will be able to save them. I just want to open up not that harshly to keep everything intact. I have more of these, but some of them are broken, as I received them broken. So it would be nice if to keep this one alive. You stay alive. Oh yeah, what do you think of the playmat? So this is the Darkseid playmat that I didn't have in my collection, and I added it recently. And the thing that I like about this playmat the most is that when you put your Vanguard on the top of it, you cover off half the face, and then you could still see this eye. And the thing about that is it seems like he is looking at you in a way that it's kind of cool. Alright, Flesh and Blood. Do you guys also play other card games? Do you guys think that I play other card games? No, I don't. Why, D-Boy, why don't you? Because I have a rule of only playing one card game. Alright, so let's take these out. Here we go. The final critical trigger from the Hello Happy World. So now I have all different ones, and this is beautiful because this is something that I was really excited to get, and this was the last one. It was a little bit harder to get, and also it was the most expensive one, but I like this one a lot. I like the signature, I like her being upside down, reminds me of Verdi, and that's pretty cool. Then we have a card for Blazing Paladin for Chris Flores. It's a card that he plays in his shiny deck, and yeah, he wanted one more. And we have, of course, 3 more crits to add to the already have added the crit from Riccardo's package. And then we have, of course, 4 of the bases to add to Saint deck, as in these ones look beautiful, and they also have the errata on it, so that's pretty cool, so people will not make mistakes. But also them just being shiny is pretty cool. So yeah. So with that, we have almost everything we need to upgrade the Bruce deck. We're only waiting for the draws, but I could already make the video for you guys, as in the video I will explain using the draws or using the crits. So thanks only card for the cards, and thank you Riccardo and DualDimension for the beautiful cards as well. And thank you guys for watching this video and opening this with me, because it's really cool to make these videos, to connect with you guys. They are just short videos to have fun, and to see that some new cards will be added to the decks, and then also upgrade the decks for you guys, because I know that you guys love that. Even if it's so art different, you guys still love to watch those videos. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for tuning in our channel. Don't forget to like, to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also to comment on these videos, because we have giveaways, right? I think you have already seen the video, but these are the giveaways. So we have the D-Boy one, and we have the Crushing the Meta one. So this is the alternative arts from her in Japanese. These are the cards that you could win. So yeah, why not comment, right? You could win, right? Thank you again, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. So till next time.